What's going on, everybody?
Gonna try and get our Instagram to go live here too if I can. There we go. So we will be on Instagram and YouTube if one has a preference over the other.
Nice. Let me turn my
And
phone down here.
let's present screen. Let's get our eBay screen up and going here. How does that look for you?
You've been buying some nice cards lately, man. I've been checking out your buys on IG lately. I would say most of the time, if not all the time, I'm very high on a lot of the same guys. So very good, man. And it is a good buying opportunity right now, especially football. The draft things tend to swing back up a little bit, but it is a good buying time.
And we got a couple people joining us on Instagram. I'm just messaging. Craig's Cards is joining us, coaching kids cards. Gabe is joining us here in the YouTube. All right. The pickup of the day started. My sister kind of prompted me to do that. She was like, I don't know if there's a day where you're not opening up cards in the mail. And I said, yeah, I'm always buying something.
Yeah,
and she said, if you're trying to get your Instagram channel up and running, a post every day with at least one card that you're buying would go a long ways. So I get a lot of feedback on it.
Very good advice.
I'm not posting everything that I buy in a given day. I'm usually buying multiple cards, but it is fun to post that stuff and get some opinions on it.
Yeah. Being consistent is definitely a huge part of it. And participating in the hobby and the process yourself is important as well.
All right.
Bijan. That's going to probably, I would almost say for sure, go up at the last second there. That seems... I haven't been much in the ways of his under $100, so unless that's getting massively slept on there.
Well, let's go in and see. Should we be ready? We got 9 seconds. Should we throw $100 at it?
Yeah, at least. Did it not load in time there? Did it really end at 77? Wow.
102. No, it was slow to update. I got our $100 bid in right at the last second, but it.
Oh man, yeah. There was no way it was going for under 100. That Olave man too. Holy cow! I was talking about buying him really late in the season last year and in the early off season even, and now his stuff is starting to take off again too.
Yeah, that Olave was one I kind of had my sights on here, but 81. I'd have rather had the Bijan in that $100 price range.
Though. It's a nice 3-color.
Yeah, you got the NT. Yeah, it's up to $113.50.
Damn. Yeah, it's kind of probably go for like $150 probably.
Yeah, 122, 129. Yeah, 129.50. She ended at.
Here's the thing: is it'd be easy to just dismiss what they did as a tandem last year, but it really took till the last few weeks of the season for Carr to get dialed in and get a good chemistry with him. So Carr actually threw half of his touchdowns that he threw the whole season in the last 5 weeks of the season last year. So I think that they pick up where they left off. It'll be his best season for sure.
A lot of people.
What an awful story on Damian Harris, man.
A lot of people don't realize though that Carr had a sore shoulder the first half of the season too, so he wasn't making all the throws that he needed to make.
Yeah, I mean he looked like a night and day different person the last 5-6 games. So you got to anticipate that. There's one of your Packs guys right there. Dubs should have a good year too.
Yeah, we could.
I think we missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, when you keep it broad like that with the autos ending, like it's going to be rapid fire, man. So we may have to scroll down to get ahead of the curve a little bit here.
Yeah.
Oh, D Hop. That's already pre-priced quite high. Oh, there's the Panini Black.
Yeah,
Bijan.
Bijan.
Check those edges. It's going to be, as long as the edges aren't overly whitened. It's really hard on a all black
Yeah,
card.
you can see white edge there, white edge there.
It's pretty much
Yeah.
normal. It's just if you're not playing to grade it, it's not a big deal. But those cards don't grade well.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 4 white edges. That's nothing that I'm looking for.
Stephon Diggs. That's basically a buy it now price already.
Yeah. What do you think? What is your take on people pricing like that Stephon Diggs opening bid $79? Obviously, the guy was scared to start it at $1 and let it go. What is your take on people starting up their bids fairly high like that?
The thing with those is that quite honestly, a lot of times they'll sell for more than if you just let them ride and let people get into a bidding war on the card. But
Well,
a lot of
that's
times people are scared and they'll set it at that. But then what ends up happening is you have way fewer people bidding on it, and you end up with just the one bid at the price you have it set for. So while you're protecting your bottom end, the top end gets cut off.
yeah. I actually look for. I like auctions that end like or start like that because I feel like I can get deals on them because it scares a lot of people away. I'm a firm believer you got to start it at $1 and let it ride.
Yeah, agreed.
My Ryan, how you doing? Car buddy of mine used to work with. He's a competitor down the street now. Just joined us on Instagram, saying I'm sniping cards like I do budget cars. So
What
Scott,
what's that Jerry Judy going for?
opening bid $25. Nobody's on it.
25 is I think the reason that it doesn't have a bid on it yet is because it's from playoff, but it's a nice looking card, honestly.
It's numbered to 25.
I think the upside is only limited by the fact he went to the Browns, but clearly they got faith in him. They paid him handsomely, so it's not bad.
Well,
I mean, you're into it for 30 right out of the box, though.
yeah,
So
but
I
numbered to
would say unless you think you can move it in a good cycle for 60, then it might be better to keep scrolling.
yeah. The thing that it's attractive is the number to 25. I think that
That's true. That's true. I mean, here's the thing: is like you got to take a lot into consideration if you're going to resell it on eBay. You got the list of the selling fees and all that to figure in. If your margins if you're okay with making like 20-30% margins, it's a good buy.
Riley Leonard, there's one that I bought a few of, numbered to 50.
Is that going to be next year's class?
Yeah, that's next year's class. His stuff was really hot at the end of the year during bowl season, but then it's taken quite a dip. This card, this exact card on Market Mover sold for $95 back in December.
The thing is it's presumably a good buy, but you just have to be aware that you're holding it till 9 to 12 months from now.
Yeah, if I were to get that card, I think I would grade it.
Right? Yeah.
Get it and grade it.
Tons of time.
Then you get it,
and even though
grade
it's
it, you get it back in June. If he has a first big game of the season in September, you could probably off it in September.
And even though it's out of 50, it's gold, which, different sets have the gold threshold at 10 or some cases 25 or 50. But just being gold, it will attract more eyes because people see that gold and are drawn to it. Yo, Francis, what up, brother? We're looking at some football cards, man. Talking a little football. What do you think? You gonna make a little play on that?
Yeah, I think I'll go $45 on it here, see if we can get it at the end.
I mean, if you get a 10 on it, you know, especially if you get a 10 on it, you're going to be one of a handful of people that have graded cards, specifically 10s of that guy.
Yeah, if it comes back a 9, I'll probably flip it right away in May or June. If it comes back a 10, I'll hold it till his first big game of the year next year and then list it. I'm not going to hold till bowl season. I can't hold it that long. Got to keep stuff moving.
Yeah, most certainly.
Unless it's
anything else in the pipeline coming up?
Let's take a look here. I got a minute left on that one.
Steve Smith. Damn. I would love that. It's not an active player, so it's not as big of a mover, but man, I'd love to have a Steve Smith rookie.
Yeah, numbered to 550. He was the bomb. Pound for pound might have been the best player in the NFL during his playing days.
Oh yeah. Hot pack, no thanks.
Yeah.
Trey Tucker, not numbered though. Or is it? And they didn't list it correctly. That's not. Is that a yellow reactive or is that gold? I wonder.
Oh, we're leading here. Yeah, we got it for $35.
There's one. If that Tucker was serial numbered, that would actually not be bad. With a better QB this season, he's going to have some splash plays for sure.
I don't see it serial numbered anywhere.
It's hard to tell with the lighting on the photo if it's the yellow or gold.
Yeah.
Or even the red and gold, which is like what out of 49, I want to say.
Yeah, if it's numbered, it's hidden in there pretty good.
It's an okay price.
The mosaics are typically numbered on the back, are they not?
Yeah. Yeah, like 2/3 of the way down.
Closer. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Nice card. Good prospect. It would just take. It could be a double up. It could be a double up. It's going to take a big game, which he can definitely do. And if they end up with Penix, who's got a cannon arm, could be a play.
Yeah, $10 ain't a lot to try. Let's do it.
You got to figure they trade up and make a play at QB. Aiden O'Connell he wasn't doing nothing.
And we won that one too.
Yeah, fair price for sure. All right. What do we got going
That's
on
2.
Here? Oh man, Reggie Wayne rookie. Oh damn. That would be one I would just keep and stash for myself.
Yeah, if it was a 10, I don't generally try to keep 9s, but if it was a 10, it'd be a whole lot more, but I'd rather pay a little bit more.
The wild thing about, you've probably been collecting for a while like I have. Like, back in 01, there wasn't a lot of autos like there is now. You had an auto that was a pretty big deal.
So I got Mark Drzinski asking what we think about Frank Gore Jr. and if it's too late to get in on him.
There's some people that have him slotted as like the third best running back in this class. Obviously, that's not a consensus, but if you watch some of the tape, you watch the combine, it actually looked pretty good, and he does have a receiving skill set. So I think there's a good chance that the Niners roll the dice on him, and that would just be like a good storyline. You want to buy into good storylines, and I don't think it's too late, but I do think that you're going to pay a major premium right now with the draft being tomorrow.
Well, I don't think he's probably a day 2 or day 3 pick, isn't he?
Maybe even 4. Yeah, it really depends because there's no consensus on where he is. A lot of people have him as even a round 5 in some cases, but some people have him as a round 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean he's got to be the 4th or 5th one coming off the board, but it's a pretty weak running back class this year.
Yeah, he in some cases, depending on who you believe, he could end up being honestly like 7th or 8th off the board. Honestly, ooh, that Bigsby, it's not bad for $3. The thing is, though, is he's his value's low right now, but they're talking about getting them more involved next year. I don't know what his Prism autos go for, but I mean that's actually a really good photo. Honestly, Luminance has really good photos.
And that
and the red auto, which looks like it's on card, is actually pretty attractive.
That's dirt cheap for. We're gonna throw $7 at it here, see if we get it. Dirt cheap for a rookie auto.
Yeah. Drew Brees, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the Drew Brees is a 9 again, but I've got a die cut Drew Brees numbered to 25 that I got last year. That's put away in the safe for safekeeping. Yeah. We got the tank for $4.
Wow, nice.
414.
That's hard to beat, man. No, the Elijah, no. That's college uniform, that tank.
Yeah. Not a fan of that.
Kalijah Cansey. Deion Sims. Ritter, that's a hard no for me. Oh, man. Marquise. How do you feel about Marquise Brown, man?
I think Marquise Brown could, his rookie year, he came out of nowhere, had a great year, and then he disappeared, went to the abyss in Arizona, and now coming back to the Chiefs, I think he could be like comeback player of the year this year.
Talk about a run of bad luck. I mean, he gets drafted into a run-first offense with a young Lamar, and then he ends up on the Cardinals where Kyler's hurt and has to catch balls from just some of the worst passers in the league last year, and then he ends up getting hurt. So, I mean, if you saw when he started the year, I think through the first 4 games, he might have been the wide receiver 1 last year, if I remember correctly. So upside is absolutely there. It's really hard to price him, though, because he hasn't really ever hit his ceiling yet.
Yeah, I just comped that on Market Movers. The last one sold for $67 in a bronze. So it's right there.
I mean, when you think about it, it's a 10, it's an auto, it's optic. It's a lot of good stuff going on there. And there's absolutely the ceiling has not been reached on him yet.
Yeah.
Prism
no ended up
for sure.
Yeah, it sold for $84.
Wow.
So it jumped pretty hard there at the end.
Yeah, and you know what? The Rashee Rice news only helped his stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what a doof.
You get it's like you get one of these guys a year that just does something really stupid.
He had life by the tail in Kansas City. Super Bowl champion. He's number 1 receiver. They're bringing in Brown, gonna ease a little bit of now they gotta cover him, Brown and Kelsey. Life would have gotten so much easier. He'd have had a better year his sophomore year, and he just goes and throws it all away.
Yeah, terrible decision making there. College. Ty Montgomery, man, he's even around anymore?
No.
Light Stick, what's up, brother man?
Jalen Warren, but that's too much. That's too high of a starting price.
No. Yeah, you can get. I'm pretty sure you can get those for like $10-$20.
Yeah, I got two of them in the last month for one for 17 and one for 19. So Nick Bosa, numbered to 49.
That Trayvon Walker's pretty nice too. Oh yeah, that Bosa's really nice. That seems low for a Bosa auto.
Yeah, it jumped. It said 56, but that's got to be a $75 card.
Yeah, his stuff doesn't go cheap. There's only a handful of defensive guys that really move the needle, and he's definitely one of them. Myles Garrett's another one. You know, here's an interesting fact. If you guys like defensive players, try finding a Myles Garrett auto. I've yet to see a single one. I don't know if he even signs, to be honest with you. Nick Bosa, not a QB.
Yeah, Nick Bosa. Last sale of this card, numbered to 49, sold for $90 on the 12th of April.
What's it at now?
It's at 56.
What do you think? 77 is my guess.
Let's try it. 77.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, we got it.
Really? Holy cow, dude. Bada bing.
Yeah, $64.
Wow. And you already know that it's got at least $100 potential based on the last sale.
Yeah.
I think Trayvon Walker at his prices is actually an interesting buy because.
Yeah, we missed that one going for the Bosa.
That happens. Too many going at once. What else we got here? Zay, nah. Yeah. Too expensive. Wow. That Ritter auto for $8. It seems. Mingo for $10, $11. If you could get that for $10, that'd be a steal, man. But there's still people in the belief. I mean, it's a young guy.
It jumped hard.
Unfortunately, Mingo is a bum, but beautiful card.
Yeah, the Ritter jumped at the last second, went for $24.
Yeah, I couldn't have seen it going for under 10, but hell, that would have been an incredible buy if it did. What else we got here? 130 for a Kenny Pickett. David Bell.
I didn't put it as my pickup of the day yesterday, but I got a Kenny Pickett rookie ticket auto for $9.80.
No way, dude.
Yep.
Oh man, dude.
I couldn't believe it. Nobody was bidding against it, and it was an 11:30 p.m. auction, and I thought I ain't even gonna stay up for it because it's Kenny Pickett. So I threw in $15 and went to bed. I woke up and it was $9.80.
Well, that's a nice.
Can't go wrong with that.
Bateman they extended because they're not bringing Odell back, and he's allegedly healthy now. So while I agree about him being a bum, he at least has upside. So I think this is going to be the career-defining year for Bateman because he just hasn't gotten it done in the league so far.
Yeah, I sold 2 rookie ticket autos of Bateman last year, but the 9 cost me a lot of money. I only got $10 for that, but the 10 I got 50 for, so I did okay there. I about washed even on them.
James Cook. That's a nice card.
Yeah, it's immaculate too. 4-color patch. Nice patch. Immaculates don't grade real great because they've got that really
Yeah.
hard finish on the front and then they're real thick. But
Great cards to look at and great to display too. What do you think? Just under 70, maybe that finishes. What do you think?
I
Where'd it
threw
go?
in I threw in 65. I got it for 57.
Okay. I think with him, I think people are a little scared that they're going to draft a complimentary back, but I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a assurance. They did just fine without anyone else last year. Derek Stingley, man, the no love for the defensive players. That's a steal. $2. Jordan Addison. Ooh. Not for that price. Nice card though. Brian Robinson. I like Brian Robinson actually.
Yeah, I do too. But his rookie ticket autos are only about 15 to $20.
For
So
the base,
I wouldn't spend $10 on a Leaf card.
no, the one under it there. The red.
Oh, right here. Yeah, $20. That's not bad for a red out of 149.
Yeah, color match. We just caught it too late there.
Yeah, caught it too late.
George Pickens, net. I'm out on Pickens.
That's too much money for him. I tell you what, if we can find a Deontay Johnson, I'd be in on him.
It's one of my favorite players, man. He's just had the opportunities taken from him with all the QB inconsistency over there.
He's going to flourish in Carolina.
Laundry tag Danny Gray. That's a nice Sky Moore, but I'm out on him too.
Yeah, I'm out on Sky Moore.
Jalen Moore. Okay. Obsidian's nice. Steve's favorite player is Caleb Williams. That's funny. Is that just an awful photo or is that a digital card?
I don't know that.
Oh, that's Sam Laporta. Dude, there's no way that doesn't go for over 100, dude. What? What? No. Come on. I think you meant to say Jared Goff, Gabe. I think you meant to say Jared Goff.
You think the Laporta is going to bring 100?
Yeah, his stuff's so expensive, and I haven't even been tracking any immaculate type stuff. That's a beautiful card. No, you meant to say Caleb Williams.
No, last one like this sold for $79
Really?
on the 21st, so 3 days ago.
Let's see. 1 out of 25 sold for 190. Oh, it had a patch on it though. That same card out of 10 sold for 303. The 1 out of 10 sold for 160.
I typed in 77 and I ended up it went for 79. Same as the one on the 21st.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good price, honestly. He's going to be around for a while, man. Tight end top finish for a rookie tight end is pretty significant.
Yeah, we'll see where Bowers goes this year. He'll give him I think pretty high on Bowers, but depends on where he goes.
Yeah, unless they make a big trade, I feel like the Chargers won't pass on him.
You think he's going number 5?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen him that high on any reports, but
I've only seen him that high on a couple, but I feel like Harbaugh's going to try to get all his guys. All his guys.
Yeah, that could be.
That's one of the guys he wants, and I know that the other rumors he's going to try to make a play for McCarthy, but it would be hard for him to end up with both.
Well, unless he could trade down 3 or 4 spots if if everything lined up correctly. He needs a couple of weird things to happen at the top of the draft.
Yeah,
Like
and
the
then
Bear.
they'll go for Blake Corum later in the draft too.
Yeah,
If
I
he's
would
still
guess
around.
he might be their first pick in the second round. I think Corum's going to be an early second rounder.
Yeah, that guy's nice, man. He'd be a nice like Austin Eckler replacement.
I just picked up a Eckler rookie ticket auto.
I saw that. I love Eckler, man. How can you not? The guy literally went undrafted and then ended up being one of the best backs in the league. Oh man, that's a nice McBride. AJ.
$34 is getting up there, but
Yeah, it's because it's the purple power RPA.
yeah.
Let me see if I can pull that one.
I've got a red numbered to 149 at PSA right now.
Oh, really? For the RPA?
Yeah.
Damn. David Ojabo. Looks like the comps were about $55 on the last sale. That was back in January, though.
Yeah. 34. See where it ends up. 53.
If
55.
if he had started the season as a starter, he potentially would have finished as the top tight end.
Yeah, $55. That's not terrible for purple power. Jaron Hall for $15.
Clifford. Oh man,
I'm not in on Hall, but
might have to hit refresh so we can get a new page. Looks like we're getting once you hit DC Sports, those auctions end like seconds on top of each other. Clayton Tune, nah. Keaton Mitchell, At this point, you'd be buying him as a handcuff, which doesn't appeal to me.
he looked good in 2 games.
True.
There again, I think he just needs an opportunity. But he's not unseating King James.
No.
Mr.
No,
Henry.
and unfortunately, he fits the smaller back archetype, which puts him at a higher injury risk typically.
I think that was a perfect landing spot for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, a run first offense.
Jonathan Taylor, but a college uniform.
Deuce phone. Man, last year that would have went for some money though.
That might have brought $75 a year ago.
DJ Moore is pretty sexy, but it's already pretty expensive. Jimmy Graham. Wow, look at the price of that Hendon Hooker. Holy cow, dude.
Wow, 3 bids on it. Well, it's the shadow box, though. That's shadow box rookie. That's a cool looking card.
Yeah, I just don't know unless they trade him, I just don't know what the immediate appeal is because they're about to sign Goff to a long contract.
Yeah, he needs an injury or a trade to be relevant.
What else? Gibbs. Yeah, I knew that was going to be expensive. Wow, look at that Jaden Reed. Holy cow. 4 of 5. It's a little rich for my blood.
I'm a Packer fan, and that's a little bit rich for my blood, too.
Where's Francis? You got a fellow Packer fan in the chat here.
You got
Olave rookie ticket.
Anthony Richardson, purple auto. It's plates and patches, though.
I'd rather have the Olave. What do you think? Are you priced out on that Olave at 76?
No, I think that Olave number to 149. That's $100 card, isn't it?
Let's see, Olave red. 120, 80. Oh, that one's graded. Looks like it's about the last two comps are 80. You'd be buying at that price. You're betting on improved projection from last season, which I think is a good bet.
Yeah,
but if you want to buy yourself a little room, then it'd be better to try to grab it. Obviously, at this point you can't, but if you find another one, try to grab it for like $60.
Yeah. Boy, Malik Willis had such a bright future, and that all got thrown away too. What is he, third string now?
Mm-hmm. Garrett Williams. Luke Kuechly. Bailey Zappi. Oh, let's go.
True rookie. Sage.
I would only buy guys like that if it was like part of my personal collection, and I wouldn't be paying those prices.
Yeah, I own two Sage cards, and they're both because it's the only auto that the players had, and they're for PC. So
I got a couple Trey McBride ones just because that's one of the guys I buy. See, that Bijan's an example of a card that would have sold for a nice price, but he's scaring a lot of people away, starting the price at $100.
Yeah, that's like a $75 card.
Wow. Jalen Carter is interesting for $29 for edge rusher.
Well, it's number match too. It's numbered to 98, jersey number.
Boom. That's pretty sick.
That is a cool card.
Traylon Burks. There's still hope, man. It's a good buy low on him right now. The biggest problem is he's been hurt 2 years in a row, and his quarterback is not very good.
Well, he's got Levis now, doesn't he?
Yeah, but outside of his debut game, the rest were just really bad.
I think Levis is going to have a good second year. I think he can chuck the rock.
I mean, he with the weapons they gave him, I would really hope so. But if he doesn't, then that might be it. We're hitting prime time. It's 7:30 now. There's gonna be lots of auctions ending.
Cam Thomas flawless.
Price. Levis is a pump. Yeah, I'm not big on him either on this. It's actually incredible how. I mean, I'm not paying 40 for it, but the Kyron Williams rookie ticket autos are still really cheap for how well he played last year.
Yeah, I picked up a couple at $20 last year towards the end of the season, and I can't believe that they've jumped up. I can't find any for $20, but none of them are selling. They're all listing them for 35, 40, but none of them sell.
Yeah, I think people are worried that it was, he's a byproduct. I hear a lot of people say, oh, he's the byproduct of that offense, or they're going to draft another running back this year, or, all these other things. And it's like sometimes the guy's just good. And, because he wasn't a first or second rounder, people don't want to buy in. Don't forget the name Arian Foster, for the record.
Mark has got a question for you over on Instagram. He wants to know top tight end to grab going into the season for price.
I mean, I'm always buying Cole Kmet. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but if Caleb is the guy that the Bears draft and he's really as good as they say he is, Kmet's had some top, sub top 10 finishes. he could have a top 5 finish easily and have his career best year with competent quarterback play. So that's a guy I like. And the Bears market is massive. So
Yeah, I like Pitts now with a new quarterback in Atlanta. I think Pitts could have a breakout year this year.
McBride too. The problem with McBride is people really got heavy on him. So if you can find some deals, it's a guy that is going to get peppered for sure. But yeah, Komet is one of those guys that from auction to auction. Ooh, Kendre, get that Kendre, right there. Get that Kendre. He could end up starting this year.
What should we place for a bid? It's $5 shipping.
11. That's a nice card, man. Yeah, Michael Meyer.
Yeah, outbid already at $11.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that was still at $2. Yeah, it's gonna go for like 25 probably. That was almost a snipe. Almost. Michael Myers interesting. He fits more of the traditional tight end archetype, so he may take a couple year or two to pop off. But that Trey Tucker for $2. Yeah, Michael Meyer with a better QB would be interesting. The thing is that when you have Devontae Adams on a team, he is a ball hog.
What do we want to put on the Tucker?
Yeah, like a 5 spot, man. I don't know about you. I buy from DC Sports pretty frequently. It's like, I don't know if you do or not.
I buy a ton from DC Sports.
The best, I mean, anytime you're buying from any seller, specifically a consignment type page, it's just nice because you can just buy a bunch of cards and get reduced shipping.
I keep track when I buy from multiple people. I've got a 72% gem rate from cards I buy from DC Sports.
It's interesting because I actually have a few friends that won't buy from there because of bad experiences. But honestly, I've had nothing but good experiences, and I've sent a lot of cards in for grading and had mostly 10s too.
I think the thing with DC Sports is they list them all good and bad. You got to make sure that you're getting good, zoom in on the pictures, get good centering, good corners. They do list a lot of bad stuff too, but they usually take good enough photos you can see it.
Gabe's saying that Kincaid finishes as tight end 1. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he very well could. He had the volume to do so. I'm wondering though if they end up taking like Brian Thomas or another receiver. I really don't think they need to, but that's what all the consensus experts believe. I would just hit the refresh button because you'll start getting some auctions left behind if you go to page 2. It'll start clicking and you won't see the first page. Go back to page 1, just hit refresh, and it'll wipe out all the old ones. Let's see. There we go. Tyler Scott. That's a nice card, but yeah, he didn't really do much last year. But again, as cool as Justin Fields is, he just wasn't getting it done.
O.J. Simpson game-worn glove.
At least it's from a game and not his murder trial.
Right.
That would go for a lot more. Zamir White. Wow, 56.
Well, a lot of people are his stuff is really jumping because people are thinking, well, that's numbered to 10 though.
Look at that Keenan Allen real quick. Go down a couple. Ooh, yeah. That seems cheap, honestly.
That is cheap.
I don't have comps, but that seems cheap for a Keenan Allen rookie auto from Prison. The thing is that people are talking about Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, numbers regression this year, and I'm just like, I don't see it. I don't see it. You can't.
We got it for opening bid.
Nice. You can't on one hand say that, Caleb's going to be an amazing NFL quarterback, and then on the same hand say that two elite receivers will regress. I don't think, as long as they stay healthy, I just don't see that happening. Jared Goff 101. Not for that price, but that's a cool card, man.
Yeah, if it was something other than encased.
Dan
I'm not an encased fan.
Chaz Surratt. Ooh, Alec Pierce. I'm a Alec Pierce believer.
I am too. I've got probably about a dozen of his rookie cards right now.
It's actually a really nice card, and it's low serial numbered.
I like the two color patch too. You got the blue and the white.
Yeah, he was
not crazy about the sticker auto, but
yeah, I agree. He was kind of limited by well, first of all, I mean, their wide
20 at it.
receiver one is a ball hog, and two, Minshew was just basically channeling him only. Once you have a little bit of a better arm at the position with Richardson, you might see some really big plays. In fact, down the stretch, the last couple games of the year, he had a couple long touchdowns.
I think here, Steve, 20.
Yeah, I think it actually goes for more than that, but that's definitely a good bid on that.
Got it for $19.50.
Very nice. Obsidian's a great set too.
I do a lot of Obsidian in soccer.
Okay. Oh man, look at that Jordan Love. It's a nice card. I was trying to win a Alec Pierce with that same from that same set with like the silhouette of the face in the background, and it ended up going for a lot. I didn't win
Yeah, that's killer when you get a 9 on the auto.
I wish people wouldn't grade the autos, man. Don't grade autos if you're watching this.
Yeah, I never grade an auto. I know that the 10-10 gives you a small little 5% uptick, but it's just not worth it.
Yeah, the gamble for the detractor is just not worth it. Gabe says, I love this. He says, I feel like I'm buying cards and not having to spend any money.
Well, I'm spending some money, Gabe.
Let's see. Lamar Woodley.
What do you think of Heineke backing up? His cousin's going to stay upright the whole year? I don't have time for that now. It's going to run out. But $8 seemed cheap for a
rookie, especially a numbered one.
A rookie, yeah, that seemed cheap. I missed out on that one. I would have gone $10 or $15 on that.
Let's see, Spiller, no. Jalen Ramsey. Kyler, not way too much. It's a nice Kyler, but way too much.
I really like the Phoenix card.
That Likely is pretty nice for $2.
What do you think of Phoenix? I like Phoenix. I used to like I really like Mosaic, but I like Phoenix better now.
I think if I'm buying myself, I'm going Spectra, and then I like Mosaic. And Mosaic Phoenix are pretty close, but Spectra is my number one.
It's up to $5.50 here for Likely.
The guy's too good to get held down any longer, man. They're gonna anytime he steps in, he always does incredible things. So
I'll throw $10 at it and see if we get lucky.
It's a beautiful Trayvon Walker. Too expensive though.
Am I gonna get sniped here at the end? Yep, $7.50. I got it for $7.50.
On the Likely?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's an attractive card. It's not a good photo, but they made a Tyler Scott bomb squad. Interesting. Devin Singletary.
I think I've got the world's greatest Traquan Smith rookie auto collection. I was high on him coming out of college. I bet you I've got 50 of them.
Oh no.
I got the rainbow.
Oh no. That is one of the downsides. I don't honestly watch that much college, but that is one of the downsides because you can get hooked on a guy early on, and it doesn't always carry over to the next level.
My oldest kid is a Saints fan, so we chased after him when he was a highly touted rookie. We chased after the rainbow and got it. So it's PC, even though it's worthless.
Fair. Yeah, hey, if it's PC, it's definitely worth something, you know.
Yeah, my kid loves the Saints. I got him a Kamara framed jersey autographed and a couple of PSA 1010 autographed rookies of Kamara, and Kamara's his favorite player in the NFL.
He's gonna start liking Kendre Miller soon.
What do you think of the card? $76. That's getting up there for Beck. I think his stuff is gonna come down here in the next month or so, when after the draft and people forget about college before college starts.
I have an
got two Beck. What's that?
I said I have an interesting theory about next year's college players, though. For those that are video gamers, the college football, not Madden, but EA Sports game, similar to Madden, is coming back this year. So you're going to have people that are more in tune with this upcoming college class for the first time in a long time. Damn, that Tajay Spears. Man, Tajay Spears got expensive pretty quick.
That still ain't bad, though, $16.
That's true. He's got a nice auto.
I think I'd take a chance and throw $20 at that. Oh, it's already at 20. Never mind.
College game's going to be sick. What up, Tom Brady? It is going to be sick. It was a huge... I think it's going to be bigger now than it used to be, simply because college football is much bigger than it used to be. I mean, how football is bigger than it used to be. Oh, that Dameon Pierce. That's cheap, man. I honestly think that guy's got a rebound in him. I know they've signed Mixon, but you don't ball out like that and then just fall off the face of the earth after just 1 year, you know. I saw a video about how many stacked boxes he faced last year, and it was pretty much the cause of most of that. He's a bum.
I'll throw $11 at it and see what happens.
A Prism auto that's well centered for $11, worth it. DeAndre Swift, nice, but not for that price.
I think it's only that cheap because they signed Mixon. Most people are looking at him as a backup now, I think.
Yeah, if you believe that the Texans are a sudden superpower, which a lot of people do, then the guy's going to get his work in for sure.
I got it for $750.
I mean, you look at what those Prism autos go for most players, and they go for a lot, especially the autos. Damn, Pittman and Taylor. It's not
gold numbered to 10. I like that.
Pittman is just, man. I feel like Pittman is. I wouldn't say slept on, but man, he just doesn't get the hobby appreciation that he should.
I missed it. Crap. I like that card. Too slow on the draw. It sold for $127.
Damn. Tyler Scott 101. Oh, it's a wild card. James Cook gold rookie ticket. Holy cow, dude. We're gonna miss it. We're gonna have to get ahead on time a little bit here.
No.
Let's see. Oh, I think we saw a Kyron go by. I think you went past the Kyron. I don't know what it was priced at. Ooh, that Izzy is nice. Go back down. Go back down. The Izzy, right there, $2. I like that. I like that. It's again, you're getting cheap in the game for a guy that's got big upside, and he's going to be on an offense that has upside with Rodgers in there. You saw what Brees Hall was able to do with a weak line, and they've improved the line this year.
What should we throw at that? I'm not familiar with this guy, so I'll trust it.
8 to 10, somewhere in there. That would be a steal at that price.
We'll throw 8 at it and see what happens. I am not familiar with that guy at all.
Let's see.
Got it for $650.
Solid. He basically got screwed last year because they signed Dalvin Cook, who did nothing at all. Tyler Gaffney. There's a name. Pro set Romeo Dubs. All right, I'm not a Deuce Vaughn guy, but that's a beautiful friggin' card, man. If you like Deuce Vaughn, that's a nice card. I mean, if you like Fields, that's a nice card too. Dear Lord. Phoenix RPA. Look at that patch, dude.
I've been trying to get a Justin Fields rookie ticket auto for around $100 for weeks now, and I keep missing out. They keep going for 108, 110, 112.
I saw one go for 96 today around 5 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're getting there. They're close. Tyler Johnson just didn't make it. Turn of the century, Trey Sermon. No.
No, thank you.
Gardner Minshew, not at that price.
Oh. Decimals in the wrong place.
Yeah, I'm not that Justin Jefferson's on my watch list, but that's just outside of my budget, man. That's such a
it was on my watch list too. You can see the black heart there, but
I've been trying to buy a Puka Nacua Prism Silver or Disco or any of those. Still pricey though. Kendre Miller. If you're a Kendre Miller fan, that's a beautiful card, but if you're looking to flip it, not so much. Look at that Kenny Pickett though. I mean, I'm not saying buy it by any means, but I mean, look at just to show people where the prices are. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the out of 5 CeeDee Lamb. By the way, holy cow!
Yeah, out of 5. Being a 9 because it's out of 5 might actually be all right.
Top receiver in the league last year. Let me see what else I got on my watch list coming up. I got some Pukas. I tried to win an Aiden Hutchinson XRC PSA 10 before the show. I just missed it by $1. Christian Watson, man, if he can stay healthy.
Rumor mill in Wisconsin here is that he's going to get traded tomorrow night during the draft.
Yeah, somebody would be willing to gamble on him with his health history.
I don't know if there's any teeth to that rumor, but it sure is floating around enough here in Wisconsin that he's going to get traded because they're sick and tired of him being hurt all the time. Just like
they won just fine without him. So
right.
XRC always at the top for me. Yeah, man. There's something about those that it's just it's a buy for me. Spiller, what a fall from grace.
Yeah.
I was never in on that guy though. Just didn't move the needle for me. Do you have a Jordan Love rookie ticket?
I do not. I have a Jordan Love Silver Prism Auto PSA 10.
Oh, damn, nice.
Pack pulled it. My kid Pack pulled it, and he got all excited, and we sleeved it up and sent it in. It came back at 10. I was real happy with that.
That's a banger, man. Ooh, look at that Olave. Oh, another cheap Kendre. Those are two good buys right there, back to back. I've been trying to buy one of those booklet type cards to like display on my desk here. Kendre out of 25 is nice too.
Which one's a better deal? I'm not really into the booklets too much, but
Yeah, the Kendre's. Oh, that's a lot of shipping though. I just noticed.
oh, freak from Singapore.
Yeah, you'd have to win it like right around where it is now for it to be worth it. Oh, my homies.
The problem with Singapore is I've had a couple from China when there's issues with them. They don't care if eBay does whatever they want to do. You don't get any type of recourse if the card comes damaged.
I've been pretty lucky. I buy probably once a month from somewhere in China, and I've never had any issues.
Yeah, I didn't either up until last month. I had 2 cards come damaged, rookie ticket autos, and eBay did whatever they could, and then the people basically pulled themselves off of eBay so they couldn't get punished, and I sit with the cards. Probably won't prevent me from bidding on more stuff in China because I'm dumb like that, but
well, doesn't the buyer protection cover you?
Sure, but the buyer has to. eBay couldn't contact the buyer, so I'm stuck with the cards because they couldn't get the refund. eBay doesn't refund it; the buyer does. There's the same buyer on both cards, and he disabled his account.
That's a shame. Oh, you might have to hit the refresh button. We're getting down to the bottom here. Zach Wilson. A lot
of people think he's going to start in Denver. I don't think so.
Maybe.
I think Stidham's better quarterback. I think they're going to end up. Denver's going to draft one too.
They are. Yeah. He at least gets like a fresh start, and hopefully he's a little more mature now. That was always his biggest issue. Mac Jones. Ooh. Kenneth Walker. Wow. That's a nice Kenneth Walker, man. That's expensive though.
Yeah, numbered to 25 flawless.
I like Kenneth Walker. I've got some XRCs that I've been picking up. Tyson Bagent. I will say this. I don't think he's going to be anything crazy in the league, but the man's been putting in the work in the offseason for sure.
Look how far Miles Sanders has fallen from grace. A gold standard numbered to 19 RPA, $30.
Do you think that, a lot of people said that he was only good because he had the Eagles O-line, but I honestly think that maybe that's part of it, but I think with the situation over there in Carolina, he gets another shot.
Yeah, I'm hoping he bounces back because I've got a couple of his cards, but I liked him in Philadelphia. He was bad last year, though.
Zach Charbonnet. Tank Bigsby. That's already pretty expensive. Man, another Singapore card. You guys got some cards. Chuba's just better. I do like Chuba, and if you got in on him at the right time, I mean, his stuff was literally as cheap as you can get. Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, 200. I'll pass on that. Aiden O'Connell, $11.
It's going to get cheaper when they draft a QB.
Yeah, probably. Trey Sermon, Spiller. There's a Dubs.
$40 for a score. Oh, come on, man.
There's Kamara.
Oh,
I've got a ton of Kamara.
I wouldn't even know how to price that, but that Tajay Spears is juicy.
That is a sick card.
That is juicy, man. I mean, that's the kind of card that could go for, if he ends up establishing himself, for $400+ dollars. But obviously, at this point, he doesn't have a defined role, and you're gambling on a guy that has like one intact knee.
But that is a juicy card. My goodness.
Marvin Mims. JJ McCarthy. Man, talk about a guy whose arrow is up. There's another Kendre Miller from Singapore out of 10, though. That one's actually way nicer than the other one, though.
That might actually be worth. That might be worth a shot.
That one out of 10, yeah.
Out of 10?
If you look down the stretch, Kamara was his efficiency per carry is pretty much gone. I wouldn't be shocked if they focus on him in the pass game almost exclusively now. Kendre just hasn't been healthy, but he's just coming back from injury.
$15 shipping, throw $15 at it.
Yeah, for an out of 10. Yeah, because you have to factor the shipping into your total cost for sure, unless it's DC Sports.
No. Well, that jumped fast. It went for $28. Somebody's gonna have $50 in that card getting it here from Singapore.
All right.
I got about 10 more minutes, and I got to go get my kids. So.
All right, we're doing well. We're doing well. We definitely got some good pickups already. Let's see what else is coming out here. Mingo, man, too bad
Mingo
that's Mingo.
for $5.
That's a nice card though. I don't even know where Singapore is. Asia, bro. Van Ness. Oh, it's a wild card though. Immaculate Eckler. Not a rookie, obviously, but
yeah.
Cedric Tillman, Immaculate, $5. You could definitely do worse
Than the Tillman.
Yeah, because Amari Cooper, I don't see them after this year bringing back.
So you think he's got some run this year in him?
He's got, well, they have Judy now, but if Amari doesn't get brought back, then he would move up into the starting lineup. Second year guy too. You know, that I think a lot of people are just accustomed now to guys just being bona fide starters year one, and there's only a handful of guys that can do that. There's guys that take a year or 2, 3 years even to mature at the position.
Got it for $11.50.
Immaculate. Brian Branch.
Oh, gotta get ahead here again.
Trey Tucker, $4. Hey, look, it's from Singapore. You definitely should bid on that. Oh, wait, we didn't win the other one. Never mind.
No.
I was going to say, if you won, definitely overpay for it so you get it.
Get some combined shipping.
So if you're watching, if you win from somewhere that charges $15 for shipping, make sure you win a couple more auctions from them and overpay by a couple bucks, because you'll get that next card shipping for like an extra 50 cents or $1 usually. Trey Lance, $6. Oh man,
it's a leaf, but
yeah, I don't know, not for me. Oh, what else we got here? Zay. Oh, we're at the bottom of the page. You have to hit refresh. Jets crazy. What's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. We're making some nice pickups here. Samori Torre. I don't even know who that is.
He was like sixth on the depth chart in Green Bay. He was kind of a fan favorite because he worked hard, but
That Julio would be a great PC card, especially for a future Hall of Famer. But
yeah, I
Well,
don't collect eights.
whoa, it's a nice London. But
Yeah, numbered to 25, but 160 is too much.
Or best offer. That's the kind of card you would put on your watch list, and make an offer later on it.
Yeah. I'd be down for $1.25.
Yeah, people are already pricing his potential season into his prices, which understandably so. Because if you look at where his ADP is in fantasy drafts already, it's up there. But you still got to be realistic. Wow, look at that Jaden Reed.
Yeah, he's in Wisconsin here. We're thinking that Reed is the true number one, not Watson.
I would agree with that. T-Hawk. Wow, man. Beautiful. Not for that price, though.
Somebody likes that card more than they like money, apparently.
Stetson Bennett. No thanks on Stetson Bennett. Ooh, Garrett Wilson. Ooh, that's a 10, too. Ooh.
Whoops. I like that. I had that on my watch list.
Let me see. Survey says the last 10 went for 260 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so that's going to climb hard here.
I always tell people, though, to not rule yourself out of an auction, because while it could go for 260 or even more, if you've been doing this long enough, you will sometimes see that outlier where everyone gets the same idea you had, and then it just falls on its face, and it goes for 60%, 70% of the previous sale, and you missed out on a nice pickup.
I had written down in
another thing about his prices, though, is his price right now is based on his previous season, which you should be looking at what he did closer to his rookie year, because that's going to be more of the potential for this year, assuming Rodgers stays healthy.
I'm going to throw in 225, see what happens. Oh, I'm already outbid at 225.
Jeez. Yeah.
All right, 231. There we go. I'm high bidder at 228.
Let's go.
I really like that card.
Yeah. That is nice.
Amon Ra.
I have 2 Drake Londons like that, with the blue one. Dude, Amon Ra got paid today. He got paid.
Did he? I didn't see that. What did he get?
4 years, 120.
Nice. That puts him up with the elite company. 30 a year.
And they paid what's his name? Their lineman, the young cat. Aiden Hutchinson. Oof. Oh man,
That's a beautiful Laporta.
Pink auto.
$200, 21 bids.
Jordan Addison Mosaic auto 66.
And that's that looks like a factory seal. That must have been a
redemption. Jamison Williams is an interesting buy, but you're. I think the only thing is like people are not certain he's a starter yet, but I think he is, and you saw his role grow as the season went on.
Yeah. Sky's the limit for him if he can stay healthy and stay on the field.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Surprised he wasn't in the car.
Look at that Trayvon Walker.
Surprised he wasn't in the car with Rashee Rice or something.
Team bad decision making, right?
Wow, that's cheap gold to 50.
Yeah, you got to bet on that. That's nice. I'm a Trayvon Walker believer. I don't think he's not saying he's Aiden Hutchinson, but he's not a 99-cent edge rusher.
Should we throw $10 at it?
Yeah, that's reasonable. It's a beautiful card too, man. I love the colored ink autos.
Let's go. I got the Garrett Wilson for $228.
Did you really? Oh, nice.
Heck
Trey
yeah.
McBride auto for $2.50. Oh, because it's coming from Taiwan. Kenny Pickett, man. What a womp womp. I've been saying, I'll bid on the Trayvon. What?
At $10?
If you guys were catching us on the Thursday show, man, I've been saying get rid of Pickett for an eternity because I started off by saying don't buy him. So hopefully you guys listened because that was if you were buying him, that was a disappointing ride. Hendon Hooker, man. It's not a terrible card. Still college uni, though. D-Hop. Oh, that's a rookie auto. Wow.
There's a rookie patch auto. Ruby jersey.
Didn't rookies and stars back then used to have game worn? I can't remember. I think it did, though.
Yeah, some of them. I don't know if it was all of them. Luke Musgrave, purple. You know, the funny with Luke Musgrave is I thought my son was the only one that noticed it, but last year, after every single time he caught the ball, he'd fall down. And finally, in like week 17, he caught one and ran after the catch, and the whole entire stadium erupted. So it wasn't just my son that recognized it, apparently.
He's I think he's gonna bounce back in a hard way this year. Look at that Johnny Football. If you like Johnny Football, that's a grail card right there, man.
That is really numbered to 22.
Cracked ice is the way to go.
Bijan, it's collegiate.
Riley Leonard. Hey, there you go. Dynamite. I know Gabe likes those dynamites.
Does okay with the wild cards.
Yeah. There's a case hit. Dynamite is a case hit. I don't know enough about Riley Leonard to advise, but
well, Riley Leonard he's switching schools, and I think he's got potential. It's certainly not a lot of money for a numbered to 25, but especially if that's a case hit.
Yeah, they make non-serial numbered ones too, which would be like the base case hit, and then there's serial numbered version.
I'll throw $17 at it. Oh, we lost out on that already.
Those cards just look nice too, man. We didn't get it. Brock Bowers. Holy cow. Yeah, anybody that's getting drafted in the first round tomorrow, you're going to be paying out the you know what. Is that a 10? That Marvin Mims is a 10. That's interesting. Ray Rice
Yeah. Yeah.
on the
Just
all
like
felony all
just
felony team.
just like the elevators, prices are going down.
Oh man, he's pulling his hair out over that one, or maybe that was someone else's hair.
Yeah.
Oh, that Jordan Addison, beautiful card. It's a shame that they got it priced that way. It's got an or best offer though, I guess. Did you hear about the rumor that the Chargers may make a trade with the Vikings to acquire Justin Herbert?
I did hear that. I heard that if the Chargers are able to get McCarthy, they're going to trade away Herbert.
I remember talking about that like a month and a half ago, and then the rumors kind of just dwindled and went away. But this whole week, it's kind of been picking back up. Another Johnny Football. Wow. Tyler Algier. I like me some Tyler Algier, man. Not a college one, but especially now that they have a legitimate quarterback. Hey, Will Greer, where's Jeff Wilson at?
Yeah. That's a Riley Ridley. That's a cool patch too.
That is. It's a shame that guy was a complete dud.
Yeah.
Ooh, that Montez Sweat. Look at that. Out of
Number to 25.
That's a good buy. That's a good buy. I know you don't want to hear it, but the Bears defense is really good, man.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
And they've only gotten better this offseason. So if they could keep the offense on the field for more than like a couple sets of downs or two, they could actually get rest. I think we're like a middle linebacker and another edge rusher away from being like potentially the best D in the league. The secondary is insane. Will Greer's fourth string. I know it was a joke. It's an inside hobby joke. Another Drake, man. It's a base though.
That's not a bad price for it, but
you know, if you can find honestly, and you probably can find cheap DeAndre Swift autos, or like a color match, like orange for the Bears or something like that. It's a good buy honestly because he's got RB1 upside, and I think he'll be utilized much more heavily here. You got to figure this: if there's hype around Caleb Williams, and he gets drafted by the Bears, then people he throws the ball to will have way more eyes on him. Every receiver on the team, the tight end, the running back.
Who's going to be the running back?
Swift.
I like Rashawn better.
Yeah, but it's like a thunder and lightning combo. That guy is a hammer. That guy runs with his head down.
Yeah, that's true.
Josh Downs. That's a nice Josh Downs.
3-color patch, Breece Hall.
Breece Hall RPA for $35.
I know it's limited, but that's cheap.
No, that's another one of those sets you got to watch for the whitening on it. But it looks like it's got a maybe hit parade or something sticker on it, so it probably got put in a one touch right after it was pulled. Had the best QB in the league, and the Bears are golden. Yeah, I hope so, man. I'm not the biggest fan of his personality so far, but if he could sling it like everyone says, I'd be surprised, honestly, because it's every year there's another next Patrick Mahomes, and it doesn't ever pan out that way.
I threw $45 at the Breece. We'll see what happens.
Devin White auto. Man, look at how off to the side he signed that thing.
Well, He probably had a sheet of 1,000 stickers he had to sign. And did you hear about the latest with Tom Brady and his autograph signing?
Oh, I know that. I listened to a few different podcasts on that. That was pretty upset. I was
Oh
upset
my
for the people
goodness.
that went there.
I can't imagine spending that kind of money and then getting a signature that looks like he did.
Yeah, that's
That
just it's
unbelievable.
an injustice in so many ways, man. 99 out of 99. Oh, it's an 8 though. Puka Nakua impeccable. Holy cow, that's expensive though.
Oh shoot, it's 8:25. I gotta run.
All right, man. We'll have to do it again. Let me
Yeah,
know.
this was fun. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, had some fun, watched I think we got some pretty good pickups here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And we'll have to next time we pop on talk about if you've moved them yet, and we'll talk about the draft results too because we got that coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, so for those of you that are watching, if you want, I believe you're going to be on tomorrow night with
Yeah,
AC, right?
yeah. Fantasy Card Quest on YouTube. We'll be on with Andy. Fantasy Card Quest going over. We're going to be live streaming from 7 till the draft's over. So hop in, say what's up, get a 6-pack, sit down with us. It's going to be a nice long evening.
That sounds great. I'll be there. I get done with work, I'll log in and say hey.
For sure, man. Good times. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Peace.